Alright, well, we're going to put this computer together, and we're going to start with this motherboard. So, Brandon,
just place it on top of the spacers here. Just gently in there.
You go forceful sometimes.
And before he did anything, he made sure to touch the case to discharge any excess static electricity as to not harm sensitive components.
Go. Let's get our other one in over here. Now our motherboard is screwed in.
After that, we're going to install our power supply, which we have a 250 watt power supply, and that obviously is what powers everything.
Alright, we're just screwing it in here. Getting it tight down. Don't want it to go anywhere. Alright, just finishing. Getting it locked in there. Don't go anywhere. Don't want your power supply moving. So we'll power the whole computer. Or these screws don't move. This one doesn't.
Alright, well, Brandon tries to figure that out. We're going to put in some RAM.
Woo! RAM could be compared to, like, let's say the information superhighway that's running through your computer. RAM is the intertube that flows down that river. It carries all the information, and it's stored there for easier access later.
Alright.
We have our 3 RAM slots.
Push these things back.
Oh, is that the wrong way?
Oh.
You should, that's the wrong way.
Oops.
You gotta turn it around.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Alright. A little rough.
Always make sure to line up the one bridge that's in the stick of RAM for proper alignment. And you'll hear it firmly click in.
And there. We got
As you
it.
can see, that's all installed. Next we're going to go to our CPU, and this is an older CPU, so it actually, instead of having a socket, it just slides right in. It has connectors.
You gotta put on the cooling thing. This is broken.
Alright,
Alright.
we got that together. Now
Just
we're
gonna slide that in there. Slides in on a bracket here. And we're locked in.
As you can see, those clicked in right there.
Then we got a
And we're going to
connector,
plug that into our motherboard.
so it'll stay cool.
Next, we are going to install the hard drive. We have a 40 gigabyte Western Digital hard drive.
If you want to be difficult, we can put that in.
Turn this case here around.
Alright. Slide it in here.
And as you can see, you want those little screw holes to line up. Don't push it in too hard, or it may break.
While we were gone here, we managed to get our hard drive in. And Brandon's finishing screwing that.
And as you can see, these are our cables that connect our hard drive and optical drive to our motherboard. And that is where the data is transferred through. Kind of old school. Like we said, we're working on an older computer.
We didn't say that.
He's plugging that into the power supply.
Alright, then we're gonna.
And I'm going to hand this off to Trevor so I can help a little bit.
plug this baby in here. And plug it into this right here.
Next, we're going to install our optical drive. And we actually have two. This is a floppy drive, which is really old school and outdated. So today we're just going to put in our optical drive, which, as you know, runs newer discs instead of hard floppy disks.
No, we're putting that in. It's not an outdated computer without a floppy drive.
I guess we'll just put it in anyways.
And as you can see, the holes that he's putting it lines up with the hole in the front.
Should.
And you want to push these in from the front.
That makes it.
Oh, and I pushed it in too far.
No, stop. There we go. Make it. Want it to be flush with there. We're just gonna screw this baby in. Because your computer's not a computer without a floppy drive.
You gotta have the latest technology.
And for this year of computer, this was the amazing stuff. There we go.
Here we
And
go.
those are in there nice and snug.
Now we have our optical drive. And you always want to slide these in from the front. As you can see, the little holes right there line up with your slots.
We're just gonna take a few screws. Get them in. Alright, that's snug.
I'm just setting that for him. Screw that in.
There you go. Now we'll plug this into our power supply. Make sure you have it the right way. There we go. It's plugged in.
This is our Sound Blaster sound card, another add-on that you can choose to install. It's old school, goes with our old computer, as we mentioned before. And this fits in these slots right here, and it sticks to the back. That way you can plug things into it, and it's adaptable.
These are called expansion slots.
And this is, like I mentioned, an expansion. And he's going to take that screw out right there.
There you go. I'll put
You want to
that
be
in.
careful not to touch those.
These are always a pain to put in, but sometimes they're worth it.
Okay, so as you can see, I have that pushed in. He's going to
Get his hands on there. We got that in snug. And
Okay, and then all we have to do to finish is put our exterior case back on. Well, first we should hook up our power supply to our optical drive and floppy disk.
now
And-
all we have to do is put the case back on. Gonna bring it up right here.
Get your case for you. There we go. And that is our completed PC that it's probably sold. It probably came from your grandma's house, and now she can try and use it again. And this video was brought to you by the Bootleggers. Have a good one.